Well, for the very latest on this, let's cross to Nick Spicer. He's standing by in Hamburg for us. Nick, good evening. These protests, it seems, are shaping up to be pretty big.
There has been some violence, right where it was expected. Today was really the day when police were fearing there might be some conflict with demonstrators at what's called the Welcome to Hell demonstration, organized by anarchists and anti-globalizers down in the Fish Markt, it's called, right on the port of Hamburg. And it's a traditional place of left-wing protest on May Day and of left-wing versus police violence since the 1970s. So the people that I spoke to who were taking part in the demonstration said they saw the G20 as a provocation in itself, and it happening in Hamburg, which is a left-leaning town, as another form of provocation. Now, what happened with the outbreak of violence today was the police were targeted by stones and firecrackers. They responded with water cannon and pepper spray from giant water cannon trucks, and they broke off what we refer to as the black bloc, this anarchist group of people all dressed in black with their faces hidden, and the police said they acted because their faces were hidden, and you're not allowed to do that. And the organizers have since called the demonstration off. However, I've just heard the demonstrators walking up my street in the hotel not too far from where I was earlier, where the violence took place. The demonstrators are spreading out across the city, not serious violence as far as I've seen, but the police massively outnumbered the demonstrators and tried to kettle them, to contain them, and that does not appear to have worked at this point.
So if police are already outnumbered, the G20 summit hasn't begun, it doesn't bear very positively for tomorrow, and one would expect protests to be even bigger.
Yeah, no, perhaps I misspoke. I didn't get the impression that the police, I mean, they are numerically outnumbered, 100,000 expected demonstrators and 20,000 police, but it looked like a city under occupation when you walked through central Hamburg earlier today. There were the giant water cannon trucks. There were armored personnel carriers with snow plows or cow catchers in front of them to drive through barricades. There were police everywhere, and the Army and Navy are also involved. The Air Force to secure the airs. We hear helicopters around overhead. I think the police have a pretty good grip on what's going on so far. They are not overwhelmed by what's happening. They pretty quickly put down what happened. But there will be more demonstrations throughout the weekend from Friday and into Saturday. You're quite correct.
Okay, Nick Spicer speaking to us from Hamburg. Thanks you for that precision this evening.